Peace. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. And welcome to Dictation. So, I'm on break, chilling, enjoying the weather, taking advantage of this 80+ degree weather, baking back, being bull. Got me a freshly shaved, you know what I mean? My weekend is coming, and tomorrow is May the 4th, and I hope it is with you. But today, I got an article that I found in the paper this morning, the Metro, one of them little free magazines. And if it wasn't free, I probably wouldn't even be messing with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and read this to y'all, just so y'all can see what I be talking about sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little commentary and we'll see. So, Harvard researchers say these 5 healthy habits could add 10 years to your life. Written by Kristen Toussaint. Want to live longer? An analysis of decades of data reveals find the practices that improve longevity. What's the secret to living a long, healthy life? While there's no magic potion, there are a few healthy habits that can keep you fit while adding 10 years or more to your life expectancy, according to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health. In a report released this week, Harvard researchers said that maintaining the 5 healthy habits of eating a healthy diet, exercising regularly, keeping a healthy body weight, not drinking too much alcohol, and not smoking could tack on more than a decade of extra years to your life. Those are all things we've probably heard before, but it really is that simple. Study says the hardest part, she continued, is to try your best to keep the simple, healthy behavior for a long time. Consistency. For the report, researchers looked at 34 years of data from more than 78,800 women participating in the Nurses' Health Study and 27 years of data from more than 44,300 men participating in Health Professionals' follow-up study. They looked at the association of those 5 lifestyle habits and mortality risk based on those years of repeated measurements in these studies, which have been going on for decades. This is where it gets interesting. Those specific habits include not smoking, a low body mass index of 18.5 to 24.9 kilograms, at least 30 minutes or more per day of moderate to vigorous physical activity, moderate alcohol intake of about 5 ounces glass of wine per day for women, or 2 glasses per man, and a healthy diet. So they're saying, I'm going to pause right here because they're saying that women can have 1 glass of wine and maintain this, and men can have 2 glasses of wine and maintain this. So now, obviously, we're seeing that there's a difference in gender right now, just by this study saying that men can live 10 years longer than we would normally if we do all this good stuff, but drink 2 glasses of wine a day. And women can live 10 years longer than they normally would doing all this great stuff, drinking 1 glass of wine every day. So what happens if the women drink 2 glasses of wine? Would it take off 10 or only add 5? You know what I'm saying? Saying that 1 glass a day, you know, with that healthy lifestyle adds 10 years to women's longevity. So what about not drinking at all? But that'd be too much to ask for human beings, right? Like the consistency part. So anyway, when all those low-risk lifestyle changes were followed, researchers estimated that women gained on an average 14 years of life, and men gained 12 years compared to those who didn't maintain those healthy habits. So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that when it's all said and done, as a man, if I drink 2 glasses of wine a day with this healthy lifestyle, I will add 12 years, but a woman drinking 1 will add 14. So if, as a man, I say, you know what, I'm not going to drink the 2, I'm going to drink the 1 like the women, would I get an extra 2 years? Are they suggesting that men should drink more or that men can drink more? Because I don't think it's an issue of men can drink more if women drink 1 glass of wine a day and get 14 years of extra life, and we drink 2 glasses of wine a day and only get 12. So is it as simple as a glass of wine takes off 2 years of life? A glass of wine a day takes off 2 years of life? It can't be that simple, but I'm just reading the words and thinking at the same time. Since these habits aren't usually suggestions, Lee said, this report was meant to really show in terms of quantity of life how important they are. So, yeah, basically it's saying that if you eat right, maintain a healthy body weight, don't do anything stupid, you know what I'm saying, exercise regularly, don't drink or don't smoke as much, you know what I'm saying, when God tells you don't do it at all. But that's just a whole nother story, because, you know, we can't ask human beings to obey God because that would take away their freedom. And we just found out that, you know, slavery is a choice. So, you know, nobody's going to choose to do the right thing because that would infringe on their freedom, which is why they don't say don't drink any wine. They say women drink 1, men drink 2. And of course women are going to be like, how come we can't have 2? And that brings me to another thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole, when men do bad stuff, women don't say, you know what, I'm better than that. I'm going to cancel that man because he's doing bad stuff. And I'm going to find a man who does good stuff, right? What they do is they say, well, since the man can do the bad stuff, I want to do the bad stuff too. Wow, dude, really? These are the same people who, when we talk about African American women and wearing weaves, they talk about how they like it and all this old stuff and yada, 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 whatever, but, you know, you're not looking at your hair every day. You know, everybody else is. So you're forcing us to do it. But you're talking about the people who, when confronted with why they do something and they realize that it's silly, rather than saying, yeah, it's silly, I shouldn't do it, I should love myself, my natural hair and stop, you know, they say white women do it too. So basically, they want to do the bad stuff anyway. But what it is they use somebody else's bad behavior as a reason to continue the bad behavior, or as to try to show good behavior, you know, like, you know, it's just funny, you know what I'm saying, it's hilarious, you know what I'm saying, because you see it, I see it, I talk to people and I ask questions, you know what I'm saying, and I mean, I do everything but walk up to them with a t-shirt saying, it's a trap, you know, but I ask questions, and I like the answers that I get, because, you know, the thing is that nobody really asks these questions. People just let people say what they want to say and get away with saying it and just accept it and walk away. And, you know, I accept it, but I know they don't. And so asking the question proves to me that they don't even accept it because of how they act or react when they hear the question. You know, because like I was put on a thing about Facebook and I was talking about, you know, I forgot what it was, but somebody got mad at me. I was talking about something about women and women cheating. You know what I'm saying? Or being promiscuous or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And rather than the women suggest that men behave better, women suggest that, well, if men can do it, we can do it. And when you look at it from a realistic perspective, what if everybody does that? What if the people, like, you wake up in the morning and you do good, you know, you want to do good, you want to do exceptional things, you want to, you know, make smart choices, you know, but you see somebody messing around and doing some bad stuff, and they get away with it. So then with that logic, you would naturally just say, you know what, I'm going to stop doing good stuff and start doing bad stuff and get away with it. And then somebody sees you do bad stuff and get away with it. And then somebody sees them do bad stuff and get away with it. So pretty soon we have a culture of people doing bad stuff because they saw somebody else do that bad stuff and get away with it. That's not the society in which I want to live. I don't want to live in a society where somebody says, well, I'm doing that bad stuff because he did it. I want to live in a society where they say, you know what? He's doing that bad shit and I'm going to get away because I don't want to be around that bad shit. I'm going to do some good shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, let all the blessings and the you know what I'm saying, the benefits, the barakots, you know, fall down upon me since y'all want to do the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's funny because you have people too who do bad shit and then good things happen and then they be like, I'm blessed. Like, well, how are you blessed? What did you do to get the blessing? You know what I'm saying? They didn't do nothing, but they got something good. And see, we live in this delusion where when we get a reward, we think that it's because we did something good. But let's think about it. Did you do something good? I mean, because think about it. Okay, simple. Hitler, Adolf Hitler, was he broke? Was he poor? Was he living in poverty? Was he destitute? No. He probably had a better life than me. And this is 2018. You know what I'm saying? But he probably lived a better life than I did, wealth-wise. You know what I'm saying? Influence-wise, power-wise. You know, were those blessings? Was Hitler's comfortable life blessings? Right, of course they weren't. You know what I'm saying? Bad people get to breathe too. Bad people's hearts get to pump blood through their bodies too. That's the mercy from God. So good people, when you do bad shit and good things happen, it's not a blessing, it's actually a test to see if you're going to realize that, wait a minute, I didn't do shit to deserve this. So let me go and pay it forward or do something good to be able to make sure that the blessings keep coming, rather than thinking that you can get away with that fuck shit you're doing and remain being blessed. But back to the women and cheating. If your man cheats on you, cut that man. Don't cheat back, because that says more about your character than his. Because you were influenced by his cheating was his bad character. Your cheating is your bad character plus peer pressure and influence and revenge and low self-esteem. Because you let somebody else into your body to hurt somebody else who didn't care about you in the first place. But that's another story. But I just wanted to throw that together and let you know that, you know, men, if you stop drinking, or if you drink 2 glasses of wine, you're only going to get 2 years less of life than women. You know what I'm saying? But nobody will ever tell you, don't drink any, and maybe you get 15 years of life. You know what I'm saying? What about that? But it is what it is. We want to. The lesson is human beings want to do the least possible work and get the greatest possible reward. That's why people go to college, so that they can sweat less and play more. And that's not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But everybody don't get to do that, and that's what capitalism is. You can't have capitalism, right, without a lowercase somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So somebody got to be below. Somebody got to be underneath. You know what I'm saying? But if we make everything equal, then the people who are the best aren't going to be the best, because the people who are worse are going to be the same as them. They're going to get the same checks. So why should I be exceptional? Or why should I share and show my exception? You know what I'm saying? When I'm only going to get mediocre pay. So anyway, that's just basically it. And just want to read that article. Let me know what you think about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, the 5 things you can do to have 10 years to your life, but women get 2 extra years than men. I find that funny. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't even protect themselves. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I just wanted to shout out that, talk about that, and just show you, man, what kind of day I'm having, man. Look at this. It's fucking awesome. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I am PDI, so I'm a dictator. You know what I'm saying? And what's going on? The weather's finally warm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a regular person. You know, but fellas, let's do better. You know what I'm saying? Let's work out. Let's get our push-ups in, our dips. I'm about to do some of those in the end after this video. You know what I'm saying? Let's breathe, man. You know, have a better day today than we did yesterday. And if we keep doing that, man, we'll have a greater tomorrow. And if anybody has a problem with what I have to say, you know what to do. Open your mouth and let me know how this dictate.